What's goody, y'all? So I just went outside and I recorded for like an hour and it didn't save. I just recorded a bunch of Ganggstalkers for like an hour straight and YouTube glitched out again and kicked me out of the video and it didn't save the video. So just the whole hour, or like hour and a half that I recorded, that's just gone now. But it's all good because I can just go out and record another hour easily without even trying, without even looking for it. I just press record and just walk around and it'll just happen right in front of my camera. So I'm not really tripping about it, but it's kind of annoying though. Like YouTube keeps doing that. It just keeps kicking me out randomly. I don't know if it's somebody hacking my phone or what it is, but it'll just kick me out of YouTube randomly. And then it'll say that the video is still live, but then it won't. Like, I clicked resume. It gave me the option to click resume on the live. So I clicked resume and it put me back in. It was recording. And then when I click out of the live at the end, it doesn't save it. It's just gone. But then I go to like the main YouTube page and it says that it's still live, but it's not. This is like glitching out. I don't know what's going on with it, or if it's someone messing with me. It's probably the clown machine messing with me or something. But I just recorded an hour and a half of really extremely obvious Ganggstalkers, a million of them, again. People going in to building doors directly next to me, coming out of them directly next to me, pulling off in cars directly next to me, getting into cars and out of cars directly next to me. 100 white cars syncing up with each other, 100 red cars syncing up with each other. Like, it was like white cars at the start of the video, and then about halfway through the video or whatever, it was a bunch of red cars, and it was a bunch of red cars for a while, and then it was back to the white cars, and then it was back to the red cars, and it was red cars and white cars syncing up with each other, and then it was the red cars and the blue cars syncing up with each other, and then I saw some purple cars syncing up, and then I saw a couple cop cars syncing up. And I saw people with their children in baby strollers syncing up. And I saw the telelift syncing up. And I don't think I saw the FedEx or the mail truck or the UPS at all that whole time I was outside. This time. Like, you know, like at all. Like not even, like not synced up. You know? But like every time I go outside, usually I'll see one of those perfectly synced up. Then I saw this guy with a white SUV unloading beer out of a white SUV on a cart and walking up the sidewalk synced up, and then walking in the door right as I walk by a crosswalk, and then coming back out, putting the cart back on the sidewalk synced up, and then walking back out onto the street synced up, and then opening the hatch of the white SUV synced up. Just a lot of sinker heads syncing up, playing Simon Says. Simon Says sync. So they gotta sync. They have to. At that moment when it says. Apparently. apparently, because if I go outside right now, there's gonna be people syncing up right when I get out there. There's gonna be someone walking in front of me with a red shirt right when I come out the door. Right as a white car drives by in front of me. Right as a cop car drives through the intersection next to me, or something like that. And then like 5 other cars and people in red shirts or whatever. Oh, and then there was this guy on a bicycle. He's sitting in a parking lot of the Wells Fargo Bank when I walk by. He's just standing there with his bike, and then he gets on and starts riding right as I walk by him. And this person just walked out, synced up with his car, taking off. It was the first thing I saw after I walked up to my window. And then she's getting in the car right in the parking lot right as the car that drove out goes around the corner, and there's another car backing up, and he's got a 111 license plate, I think. And then she closed the door on the van in the parking lot. And then she's gonna back out right when another car drives out or something. Like, I just can't help but laugh at how absurd it is. Like, at the end of the day, it's kind of not funny. It's kind of really disturbing. But it's also really funny how there's just people out here doing all these stupid things. Yep, right as it drives out, a white truck drives out. I knew it. Right as the car in the parking lot drives out, a white truck drives out, and then it drives out onto the street right as the white truck goes around the corner. And then right as it goes around the corner, nothing right there. Nothing that time. There's nothing right now, but there's another clown around the corner waiting to come around and clown around with other clowns clowning around the other corners. And you can't say that I'm lying. You can't. You literally can't say that I'm lying if you see my videos. It's impossible to say that I'm making it up. And then especially if you saw my video from today, I mean, any of them really, but today there was just like a bunch of like there was like a 666 license plate. It's a blue car. She's got a blue shirt and a 666 license plate, driving by at a place where they gang stalk me every day. Multiple times, every time I walk by there. Every single time I walk by there, it's usually a white car or some type of gang stalk. And right there today, it was a blue car, and she had a blue shirt, and it was a 666 license plate. But I'm just a schizophrenic having coincidental hallucinations. But it's a blue car with a blue shirt driving by right there where there's always a white car every time I walk by there. Every time I walk by there, there's something right there. Or like 9.9999 times out of 10. Like maybe one time per week, or like a couple times per week, there won't be something right there. But every single other time I walk by that spot, there's something right there. And today, It was a blue car. She had a blue shirt, and she had a 666 license plate right there. And I lost the video, so I can't show you. I can't prove it, but that happened today. It did. Yep. It's just creepy. Like, I go outside and there's all these people around me, like, just moving because I started moving. I just come out the door and there's all these people moving at the same time because I came out of a door. And they're all just around me moving at the same time, robotically. Oh, and then I said on that video that got deleted that yesterday when I was walking to work, because today on the video I saw another person with a blue shirt and a person with a red shirt together, which I always see. I'll just see one person with a blue shirt and another person with a red shirt, and they'll be together. And I always see that. They'll either be together or they'll be meeting each other synced up, you know? So, I saw that. I saw a guy with a blue shirt and a guy with a red shirt on a bike. So I was talking about yesterday when I was walking to work, I saw a guy with a blue shirt on a bike and I saw a guy with a red shirt on a bike. And I don't think they were together. But I look up and they both pull up to the intersection at the same time ahead of me. And then they turn. One turns this way, the other turns this way. And they turn at the exact same time, robotically. Like, if I would have caught that on video, that would have been some really extremely good evidence. But it wasn't at a time when I was recording. And probably strategically, it wasn't at a time when I was recording. If I was recording, they probably wouldn't have did it like that. They would have did it more subtly or something. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, they do blatant things on camera too. But usually, they tone it down a little bit when I start recording. They're a little more blatant when I'm not recording, generally speaking. But this guy in a red shirt and a guy in a blue shirt rode up to the intersection at the same time and then turned at the exact same time. Opposite directions. And then one day I was driving up the street and I see a guy in a blue shirt. I see a guy with a blue shirt and a guy with a red shirt. I think they were both walking, or one of them was on a bike or whatever. But like, one of them's coming up the sidewalk and another one's crossing the street in front of me, syncing up with each other. But yeah, like, I don't know what else to say anymore. Like, it is what it is. You see it on the camera, right? It's right there on the camera, right? It is what it is. Blatantly on the camera, right? I'd say so. You know, you could argue that it's not stalkers. You could argue that all day till you're blue in the face. Whatever, okay. It's not stalkers, okay. Let's just give you that. Let's just say it's not stalkers, okay? But they are synchronating, right? Whatever's going on, you know, they're either stalkers or they're body snatch stalkers. They don't know what they're doing. But either way, they're synchronizing around me specifically every time I cross the street, right? Right? They are doing that, right? Yep, they are. Every video, constantly, throughout the entire video. I just walk around, record for an hour, and just constantly the entire video. Just a bunch of coincidences constantly, the entire hour-long video, every single hour-long video for 800 videos. 800 hours of the same thing happening over and over and over and over the entire video. Coincidence happening the entire 800 hours. Just 8 million coincidences happening for 800 hours straight. Yeah, that makes sense.